ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite the week over here, huh? My wire's stuck. So here we are, guys. We are about 1 week out. I mean, I guess it's almost been a week, maybe 5 days since the Black Ops 7 reveal. And it's not going very well. If you guys are living under a rock, the like to dislike ratio is starting to creep around the idea of Infinite Warfare, where if you didn't know that, when Infinite Warfare released in 2016, it actually has the most dislikes of a gaming video, maybe in YouTube history. It has kind of, it's kind of been a little depressing. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I feel like every year at least I still do, I get excited for a new Call of Duty, and that may be the craziest thing you ever heard in your life, but I look forward to a new Call of Duty every year, because you know what? It feels like there's just always that chance of like, this could be a banger game. And I'm not going to lie to you. I've said this before in other videos that we've made recently. I feel like Black Ops 7 could be gameplay wise one of the best Call of Duties that we've had in a long time. I know it's futuristic. I know that kind of turns people off, but sometimes I think the futuristic ones are actually the best ones. You got Black Ops 2, you got Black Ops 3, both set in the future at the time, and they absolutely crushed it. Now, here's where I agree with the community right now. I feel like the dislike bomb is not actually from the game itself. It's from Call of Duty's ego. It's from Call of Duty's just mindset over the last couple years. Their discombobulation all over the years. You know, it doesn't help when a report says we're too big to fail. People hear that, and that just sets them off. You know, here comes the Battlefield people, the whoever people, they're going to dislike this trailer. And so to me, that's a little depressing. It's a little frustrating, especially as a Call of Duty creator. This is my livelihood. This is what I love to do. Call of Duty is my favorite game of all time. But again, I want to go back to, do I think these people are right dislike bombing right now? I got to agree with their thought process. They say it's too big to fail. Just the formulas that Call of Duty has right now, they're just not working. The strict skill-based matchmaking is not working. The integration with Warzone is not working. The skins is not working. The lack of content is not working. It's whatever they got going on right now. It seems so, like I said, discombobulated. It seems like we're all over the place and we just can't get a good product. And this is what's really hit me lately. As you can see, I just came from a workout. That's how this is how much of the top of the mind this was for me. I'm like, I got to go back. I got to record this video and I got to get it out. It's Sunday at 9 o'clock. I got to do this. And so look back at the recent products. We got Black Ops 6. I mean, let's be honest. By the end of the year, it was not good. Beginning, I'm like, okay, this game could be it. And then it just, no content, maps too small, lack of anything. You know, zombies got taken care of, but multiplayer, Warzone, it was a mess. And then you go back to Modern Warfare 3, and it's like, yeah, multiplayer was good, you know, but the campaign and the zombies were terrible. So it was like an overall okay product. And then it was like MW2. What the heck was that? That's one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. And then you go back behind that and it's Vanguard. And then it's Cold War. And it's like Cold War still had some issues in the beginning. There was like 7 launch maps at Cold War. Now there was, you know, issues with that one. So we'll give them a little bit of a pass. But I'm thinking back and I'm like, okay, the last Call of Duty that I really, really enjoyed, like, man-to-man, audience-to-audience here, was probably MW19. Like, the way the campaign, one of my favorite in the series, the multiplayer, I just enjoyed so much. The Search and Destroy, I played so much Search and Destroy on that game. The Growl, the MP5, MP7, you know, the car, I could go on for hours. And then that was back when Warzone was Warzone. It was fun, it was unique, it was different, it was fun, it was new. And so I've been thinking lately, I'm just like, man, and this is a very serious question here. Serious question I ask myself. Am I falling out of love with the franchise? Or is it just how they're approaching the games right now? And I thought about this tonight, and I said, you know what, T? You're not falling out of love with Call of Duty. I love this game. Even the bad games, I still play them just because, to me, nothing really satisfies you like the Call of Duty movement and gunplay and earning streaks and stuff like that. And now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's been a while since I've like wanted to get on and grind. Like I've been playing older CODs more than I've been playing the newer ones. But anyway, to kind of to transition to what my thought process is here, the idea of Black Ops 7, another Call of Duty coming out, and I don't enjoy making content on that game, like individually. I have to think of the future a little bit here with my content creation, because there's a Battlefield coming out. If you're under a rock, GTA 6, that game might be coming out soon, guys. So those are kind of big games. I really want to challenge myself a little bit. I feel like I've gotten a little stagnant lately with just, I feel like I'm putting out good videos. I'm enjoying making them. I think they're fun. I'm trying to be unique in the ideas, but I feel like I haven't had a challenge in a while. And so that's kind of brought me to this point where I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to play other games. And when I say this, I want you guys to, some people just started crying in their homes. I know, listen, you love me that much. I get it. Let me put a stop to the discussion right now of like, this channel is going to turn into like Fortnite content. That is not happening at all. Not even close. This channel from a, and again, I don't like to use these terms too loosely, but like from a business perspective in my mind, this remains Call of Duty, this channel. T-Dawg is Call of Duty. And I'm good with that. I'm telling you guys, I have 150 ideas that I can do for the next 2.5 years of Call of Duty. So my brain is always thinking of Call of Duty. I always want to play Call of Duty. So it's not that. It's how can I challenge myself to kind of dive into other things and other avenues. I think some of the things that I really respect about the Tim the Tatmans and the Nick Mercs and the, those kind of creators is they kind of just play whatever game they want. And the people watch them. And it's because they built a community, a strong community, and they built up people that actually follow them for them. And I feel like a lot of you guys do. And maybe you guys can comment down below and say, no, we just like Call of Duty. You actually suck as a creator. But you're the one that's giving us the information, so we watch anyway. But I think a lot of you guys have, I've gotten DMs on, Twitter and Instagram, which I appreciate. I try to answer as many as I can. Sometimes I don't. So if you're watching this and I didn't answer, I'm so sorry. Side note, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to grow that a little bit. Tdawgsmitty. But anyway, I feel right now there needs to be some sort of challenge in my career to kind of future proof. Let's just go to that point actually now. So that's the point of the video, because you guys are like, what's the point of this? The second channel, I have made a second channel. It's now probably 3 months old, I would say, maybe 4 months old. And I've probably done a video every month, once a month. And I think it's now time to really pursue that and push that like I did with Call of Duty. I want to probably do a video or two a week over there. I want to do a bunch of shorts over there. I have a huge, kind of a strategy board that I have for this second channel that I just honestly, I'm going to straight up say it to you guys. I would really appreciate it if you guys well, I guess I should say it correctly. Subscribe over there. The channel is called Tdawg 2. We're going to put it in the description. It's going to be at the end of the video. I'll flash it right here on your screen right now so you can subscribe on your cell phone or something. And you guys always come into the streams and you're like, dude, you should try Phasmophobia. You should try Cyberpunk. You should try Red Dead. You should try. I know, guys, this sounds crazy. I haven't played any of those games. Dude, I grew up with Halo. I grew up with Call of Duty, GoldenEye. I was always playing a shooter. And if I didn't play a shooter, I was playing 2K or Madden. You know the meme where they say this guy needs a ball or a gun? You can put me as the forefront of that. That's me. So I've been really excited. Like, we did GTA the other day on the stream, and I won't bore you too much longer on this video, but we did GTA on the stream the other day. Had like 1,300 people. We put it over on the second channel. It's doing extremely well. And I'm like, it's just kind of opening my eyes to people do play other games, and people will watch me play other games, especially if I'm experiencing them for the first time from like a COD perspective. Like just that brand new visual for me, and that challenge of building up another channel, the challenge of playing new games and being bad at them. I mean, I haven't been bad at a game because I only played 2K and Call of Duty. I mean, I've been playing it for 20 years. I better not be bad at them. So, you know, the next video I want to do is like Cyberpunk, but I think the biggest thing for me is like, I really want to encourage you guys to subscribe to this channel. I don't ever do this like, hey, subscribe, please, please, please. But I think a lot of you would actually are going to enjoy the content that we're going to put over there, because it's not just Call of Duty. And a reminder, this channel is going to stay Call of Duty. I don't want to do anything else but Call of Duty on this channel. Maybe some Battlefield, but that would be it. So yeah, I think it's time to challenge myself. Again, please subscribe over there. I just have just an idea of like seeing that channel thrive and Call of Duty one day hopefully thrive again, and then the channels can be these two different things that I can do. So I do think as a creator, you can get bored and you want to try to kind of spread the wings a little bit. And I feel like a little bit bored with Call of Duty, if that makes sense. And not bored, like, again, I'm not going to disappear. There's still going to be 3 videos a week, most likely, on this channel. But you might see me working a little bit harder over on this second channel to kind of build it up again. Like, just like we built this one up from nothing to 500K. I'm going to build that one up to like 100K by the end of the year. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But I want to thank you guys very much for supporting this channel. You know, it's been great to call this a career. You know, people always say, man, what would you want to be doing? I wanted to do something in Call of Duty since 2018. So it's finally here, and I don't want to just throw it in the garbage can. I still want to do it. I love it. I still love, even if we were just doing older Call of Duties, I'd be okay with that. But again, I want to challenge myself a little bit for the rest of the year, especially until Black Ops 7 actually releases and people play it. People could end up loving this game and we have no issues, and we create Black Ops 7 content all year, and it's a great year, and we have the second channel for fun and GTA. And reminder, make sure you follow me on social medias: Twitter, Tdawgsmitty; Instagram, Tdawgsmitty; Snapchat, Tdawgsmitty. And again, I really, really appreciate the support here and the support there. If you've already subbed and watched videos over there, thank you, because it means a ton. But yeah, guys, we got some fun videos coming up this week, and I'm gonna go chill for the rest of my Sunday. Comment below what you think. Just give me your opinion on everything. I would really appreciate it, and some games to play. Okay, guys, we'll see you in the next one.